honeys. I don't know if y'all like that, but I just thought I would say that. Anyways, so this is my debt confessions video. I don't know if it's gonna be long. Hopefully it won't be too long of a video. One thing to know about me is I can go off topic. I am a yapper. So be warned, because I lose my train of thought all the time because I think of random things. So yeah, fair warning. That will happen on this channel. But anyways, hope y'all are having a great day. Okay, not sure if y'all can hear that, but sirens are going off right now. Anyways, I thought I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment, but turns out it was actually canceled. So that's nice. So that means I can film this video though. So that's a plus. This is my drink of choice for today. I have been obsessed with zero sugar cherry Pepsi. It's so good. So oh yeah. Anyways, so if you watched my first video, it was an introduction of myself. My name's Honey. If you didn't watch that video, I would suggest watching that video, and then you can come back to this video, or you can watch this one first and then go to that one, whichever one. But anyways, so going to the debt confessions. This is my little financial journal, and I'm just gonna go ahead and open it to my debt confessions page. And we're just gonna go through the line of everything that I already pre-wrote on here. I'm actually gonna move this out of the way, and then I'm going to zoom in a little bit. All right. So I mainly only have consumer debt and student loan debt. I do not have a car loan. My car was a gift from my parents when I was 16. So I have had my car, yes, for almost 10 years. She will be 10 years old in October. Well, she's a 2015, so she's already 10 years. But I will have had her for almost 10 years in October. Very happy about that. Her name is Silver. I appreciate her very much. And that's another reason that I didn't mention in my first video on why I really need to get my finances in order, because eventually I will need to get another car, and cars are very expensive. So hopefully Silver will last me a bit longer, because I have other things that I need my money to go to. But anyways, okay. So, dropping down to the first one. And that is my Quicksilver credit card. My balance is $2,469.56. It has a credit limit of $3,000. And my APR is 27.9%. This card angers me. Okay, it's not the card that angers me. It's myself. I'm getting mad at myself because I actually almost had this card fully paid off. But I have learned that I'm an emotional spender. So when I get sad, I'm like, oh, yeah, I can put stuff on my credit card and I'll pay it back. No, I can't do that. I can't be trusted. So yeah, I had only like $500 left to pay off. And what did I do? I racked it up. So I am on timeout until further notice because yeah, this card is killing me with this interest. And I have kind of a crazy goal. I don't know if it's crazy. We'll see. My goal is to pay it off by June. So we'll see how that goes. I currently pay $76 a month. And my goal is to pay $250 additional each paycheck. So hopefully I can pay those additional paychecks or add the additional amount each check, because in April that is my, what is it called? Dang, I can't think of the name when you get like 3 checks in 1 month. Golden month? I don't know, something like that. Anyways, I get 3 checks in April, or 3 pay days, and so I'm hoping that will help. So yeah, this is my Quicksilver, and hopefully my goal is June. Putting it out there. Okay, next one. That is going to be a new card, and this one is my autograph Wells Fargo card. It has a balance of $2,495.69, and her limit is $2,500. So yeah, like I said, I have a problem. The good thing about this card though is that she has no interest until December, and as long as I pay her off before December, I will not have to pay the interest. So that's why I want to pay off my Quicksilver first, obviously because it has interest, and I need to pay her off by June. So then that way I can go to my autograph card and I can pay this one off before December so I don't have to pay interest, because that would be very upsetting. This one I pay a minimum of $25, and yeah, so I just pay the minimum fee, and then basically I'm doing a snowball method. So once this one is paid off, then I'll pay this one because it doesn't have any interest. And those are the only 2 credit cards that I currently have. I am not getting any more until I get better at using them. So moving on to the student loans. And I don't know about anybody else, but honestly, when I look at this, it stresses me out a lot. I feel like I have tons of bricks on my shoulders. And I know many people have student loans. There are people who have way more than I do. But yeah, I have never had to owe money to anybody until, you know, I had my credit cards. So yeah, this is very uncharted territory for me. But anyways, the first one is my nail net. And this one is $11,602.37. This one's not the scary one. I'll get to the scary one in a second. This one I'm not too worried about. This one is broken up into multiple groups of student loans, and they all vary between the balances and the interest on each one. So there is group AA, AC, AD, AE, and AF. And then I wrote the amounts for each one just so I have a record to see like how much it was in March 2026. And yeah, so I wrote down the percentage for them. It ranges between 4 to 6%. Of course, the 6% would be the biggest one. But basically for this one, the payment is split into two different payments in monthly. So on the 6th, I pay $29.85. And then on the 20th, I pay like $99 and something cents. So I just rounded it to 100. And currently, I'm not really focused on my student loans. I'm trying to put any extra money that I can to my Quicksilver because I just want to pay that one off as fast as possible. So honestly, these student loans aren't a priority. Once my credit cards do get paid off, I'm gonna tackle this and the next one that I'm gonna talk about. So in total, I pay around $129.85. So $130. But yeah, so once I finish paying off my Quicksilver, I honestly think I might attack the other loans, my other student loans, and I'll show you what that one is because that one is a higher percentage. So we're gonna go to the scary one. I don't like this one, but I don't have any regrets on taking this one out because at the time I did need it for school. But this is my Mohila one. And my balance is $19,825.76. But that is broken up into two different loans. One is for $10,000 and one is for $9,000. But the kicker here is that my original principal was $8,400 for each one. So this is what the interest did to it. Yeah, it's not nice. But yeah, so my total current debt is $36,393.38. Okay, so sorry about that cut. My mom came home, so yeah, I wanted to go and say hi to her because I didn't see her yesterday because I got off late. So just wanted to check in and see how she was and catch up. But so yeah, my total debt is $36,393.38. Basically 5K. It's like 4,600 and something dollars is my credit cards, and yeah, the rest is my student loans. The one thing I do want to say about this Mohila loan is that this is a parent loan, and so this one is technically under my mom's name, but I am going to pay for this one. And this is the one that stresses me out because the interest rate is so high. It's 8%. So it's basically like if I have a car that is $19,000 and the interest rate is 8%. That's the way I see this one. So my course of action, and y'all let me know if y'all would do something different. I am always willing to hear other perspectives on the best way to do something. But basically, I want to pay off my credit cards and continue paying my monthly balance or my monthly payment for my nail net one, but throw the rest of my money to this one and basically make this one like a car payment so that I could pay this one off before I pay this one off, because this one is such a high percentage rate. And this one, since it's broken up into two, I feel like I would attack number one first and then do number two. This one currently doesn't have a monthly payment. That one won't kick in until I believe June, which is why I want to pay off my Quicksilver by June, so that when that does kick in, then that all that money can go to this one, or the monthly payment, will go to this one, and then pay off the autograph card, and then basically snowball all that money into these. So yeah, that is what that's what I'm working with right now. So if you have any advice on what you would do, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.